Hello, lovelies, and welcome to the Peacock Homestead. My name is Elizabeth from the peacockhomestead.com. In today's video, we are going to make a healing, soothing oat soap. And I have this infused oil, and I have my lye already in my water. And in this recipe, there is lilac flowers, and of course we are going to have oat flour. And all I did to make that is I zipped up oats in my Ninja blender. And here is my dandelion calendula oil. I already added it to my bowl. And I also infused self-heal with some elderflowers. I infused that for about 6 weeks, and probably it went a little longer, so it made it more magical. So there's my leftover flowers that I strained out. I was just showing you the flowers. And then we have our coconut oil, and that is going to be 20 ounces of that and 20 ounces of the infused oil in this recipe. This recipe is wonderful for the winter months. It soothes your skin and it also moisturizes. The dandelion and calendula are healing and soothing, as well as the oats, and that helps with really dry skin. And I'm going to show you right here that at the beginning it's really liquidy, but in about 5 minutes you're gonna see it look like pudding, and it's gonna have a trace. So a trace is when you are stirring it up and you can see a line in it, so it's making a nice line, and that is your trace, and that is when you know it's going to be ready to put in your molds. But first I'm going to be adding essential oils. And for the essential oils that I am choosing today, I am choosing geranium and frankincense, my two favorite essential oils besides lavender. And the geranium and frankincense, I'm going to put 20 drops of each. This is a wonderful soap for the winter. All these ingredients are going to soothe and heal your skin. So the calendula and the dandelions and the self-heal, that is healing and soothing on your skin, as well as the oats. It is going to make your skin nice and refreshed and moisturized. So hopefully this recipe will be good for Christmas, because I am making some of these for Christmas presents. That's one way that we save on our homestead, is making our own Christmas presents from scratch. Like this soap, my jellies and jams, and then I make bread and cookies and bagels and so many other goodies. So Christmas and Yule are coming upon us really fast, and it seems like all the holidays are all clumped together sometimes, and it can get really expensive. And saving money by doing things from scratch and making homemade gifts helps out so much. So I did want to talk to you today about ways that we do save money on our homestead, and that helps in the long run in so many ways. So a few things that we do is, when we go shopping, we bring a list with us, and we only buy the things that are on the list. So if you make that your main goal, is sticking with the list, it will save you. Another way that we save lots of money from is, I taught myself how to can and preserve. There's special ways to freeze things too. You have to blanch certain vegetables. So teaching yourself how to preserve, dehydrate, and can, you can start small, of course. It's probably better to start small. I just jumped right into doing everything because I was so excited to learn. So you can start small by learning how to water bath can high acid foods like tomatoes and applesauce, and then you can move your way up to pressure canning. And then you can dehydrate things as well as freezing things. And if you're lucky, you can have a freeze dryer. I want one so bad, but it's going to be such a long time before I get one. But I will be in heaven when I finally get one. Another way that we save money on our homestead is we make our own deodorant and tooth powder. I make my own hair rinse with the vinegars that I make. We definitely save a lot of money by reusing our gallon bags. So I wash them and I air dry them. There is so much plastic going into the landfills and just destroying our environment. So I try to be mindful about that. And I reuse our bags, and I make these beeswax. So I melt beeswax and I cut a little cloth and I make my own beeswax covers. That is amazing. I love reusing those. You just wash it and then hang it to dry to clean it. And that saves a lot as well in the long run. And making meals from scratch saves so much money, especially when you're eating the leftovers. You can make something out of your leftovers and make a whole new meal, and that saves so much money right there. So if you're an iced coffee person, you can make your own iced coffee. You can make your own creamers, and that will save you money as well. Because I know you want your coffee just before you get to work and just sip it all morning long. I know I do. I need coffee to live and to be a normal human being. Another way that we save money is I make my own cleaning supplies. So I make my own vinegars. I use the Bronner's dish soap. I use that washing my counters and just cleaning up around the house. I make my own bathroom scrub with essential oils and baking soda, and it works wonderful. Even better than the store-bought, and it's less toxic for you and your family and your animals as well. And really, really good on the environment. It's eco-friendly. We also save so much money by making our own medicine. So I make my own immune boosters, like the echinacea tea and the elderberry syrup. We also have fire cider. I make my own healing salves. I did a lot of research, and I'm learning something new every day, and I love learning how to heal us, helping us feel more energized, and just learning about all those beautiful plants is so amazing, and how we can learn how to use them in different ways as well. That is something special. Another way that we save money is we go to our local thrift shops, and there's always a hidden treasure. You can bring something home like a picture frame and add your own picture and make it something new and beautiful to display in your home. And you can find Christmas presents there. It is wonderful. Just, searching for a treasure, it makes it more special of an experience too. Another way that we've saved a ton of money is shopping for seasonal produce. It is cheaper when things are in season. And looking for sales, like early morning sales, they mark down meat at the grocery stores. They usually have marked down veggies, and they have marked down meat at the stores. And sometimes you can get buy one, get one free as well. Another way that we've saved money is making our own barbecue sauce. I also make my own ketchup now, and I make my own brown sugar, mayonnaise. I make my own yogurt, salad dressings. I bake my own bread. I just try to do everything from scratch. So then I know what's going in our bodies, and I know who made it, and I know that there's no secret ingredient or anything carcinogenic going into my body. and it makes you feel safe as well. Another frugal way to save money is when you go on a trip, you can bring your own lunches and drinks and just keep them in a little cooler in the back and have your whole day planned out, and that saves so much money. Because we all know that stopping at a gas station or something, it is outrageous, the prices at a gas station for just anything, drinks, lunch. I've seen like a little can of Chef Boyardee for like $5. I was like, oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. So the final thing that I have for you for saving money on your homestead is when you're making or plan on making a big purchase. What we do is we do a ton of research on it first to see if it's worth it. And then we check the reviews and we just shop around for the best price. And then we finally make the purchase, like I did with many of my big purchases, like my Nutrimil and my treadmill and my table and chairs and my couch. So I did the research first before we took the plunge in actually buying it. That helps out so much. So I hope these few ideas help you in saving money on your homestead. And let's get cutting this soap. This is so satisfying, cutting this soap. So I waited the next day to cut it because it needs to cure a little bit, but you need it still to be soft to cut it. And it cuts like butter. So I have a little rack above my washer and dryer, and I put paper bags to line it, and that's where I cure my soap. And it has to have the air kind of fluctuating around it. I kind of switch it from side to side, and you can lay it down, or I'm going to be standing it up in rows, and you're going to let that cure for about 4 to 6 weeks. I am impatient and I use it on the last day of the 4th week, but it's because I'm super excited, and sometimes we ran out of soap and I can't wait to use it. But look how beautiful that turned out, and it smells amazing. I am starting a new infused oil today as well. I'm going to be infusing lilac flowers and dandelions because we are going to be using this to make a wonderful lotion for the winter. So I'm going to be making lotion for Christmas presents as well, and that's going to be saving money, and I think that would be a wonderful, luxurious present for somebody who loves to have their skin nice and hydrated and use natural products on their skin. So I'm super excited about that, and I can't wait to make the video. So I am covering my herbs with olive oil, and I'm going to shake this once a day for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to let it sit for 4 to 6 weeks. You can let it sit for longer. It makes it more strong and wonderful. And then we're going to use it in a lotion recipe, and you can make lotion bars, lotions, you can make healing salves and a lip balm with this oil. You can do so many things. You can even make it just a massage oil. On this day as well, I am super busy, so I'm pressure canning up milk, and I'm making sure that's all done. And then I also made some sourdough bread. I usually make 2 loaves, and I put 1 in the freezer, and the 2 loaves last us for the whole week. But these were so delicious. I've been kind of tweaking my recipe, so I add a little bit less water, and it makes it so beautiful and the perfect texture. Not doughy, it's nice and airy and fluffy. And this is my milk coming out, so I use this for cooking, and mostly I use it for my coffee creamer to save money. So I make all of these jars, and it lasts me about a week. I believe it makes 8 or 9 pints, and then I put it in the fridge when I open it, and it lasts me about a week or 2. It helps out so much saving money. I don't buy the sweet creamers because I find that they're way too sugary for me now that I'm older, and I don't like that much sugar. And I'm trying to use more natural things in my coffee, like maple syrup and honey, and that's been working out very well. So I got Jack, Blessing, and my crazy chickens. We're gonna try to get some of this garlic planted now. I got some hardneck garlic, and first I'm gonna till the garden, and then I'm gonna get these separated, and we're gonna get them planted. And hopefully we'll have some amazing garlic for next year. Listen, she wants to play with the ball, and the chickens are helping. They're crazy right now. They've been molting, so they're not really laying a lot of eggs. Blessing, I don't want to throw the ball. Girl, okay, let's plant the garlic. Right, Jack? Jack. Good boy, to help me. So half the garlic that I ordered was rotted, so I have to go get some of my garlic that I harvested and hope that'll grow nice. So I got half the garlic planted, the stuff that I bought online, and I'm going to plant the other half with my own seeds. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I grabbed 5 garlics from the house, so we're gonna plant this. There are a whole bunch of cloves in each one, hopefully 4. So we'll plant these and hopefully they'll do good, and I'll get a bunch of garlic scapes and garlic harvested for next year. So let's plant the rest of these. Come on, Jack. Okay, we're probably gonna grab 2 more cloves and that'll be the whole bed. So I'm gonna go grab those real quick. Okay, I got 3 more. Let's get them planted. This ain't for you, chicken. No. This would be nice. You got it! You're my stalker. Okay. All right, it's all planted. I got my dirt therapy, my chicken therapy, and my dog therapy all at once, and my gardening out of the way. So thank you for coming along, and we'll see how it goes for next year. Many blessings, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Jackie. Ready? Want it? Go get it. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Good boy.